In the activity, you are going to develop the following task in your copybook in relation to what we have discussed. You will complete the following sentences using need to twice, 2 times, must, don't have to, mustn't, and has to, plus one of these verbs, mop, order, complete, cut, change, and use. There you have 6 sentences. Remember that each modal verb has a different purpose. In the case of need to, we talk about something that is necessary to do, but doesn't represent an obligation. When we use must, we are talking about an obligation. You don't have any other option. When we talk about don't have to, it's something not necessary to do, but you can do it anyways. When we use mustn't, we talk about prohibitions. And when we use has to or have to, we are talking about responsibilities that other people or other person tells us to do. So try to identify the context of each sentence, and then you can understand which modal verb is going to be used, and also the verb. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to do this. Thirty seconds. All right, time's up. Could you do the task? Well, if you couldn't, don't worry, because this is the first time that we talk about model verbs. And now I'm going to give you the answers. So you can check now. In the first sentence, we say, you need to mop the floor. There's been spillage. In this case, it is not your responsibility to do it, but we notice that it is necessary to do it, okay? In the second one, you must change gloves after contact with each patient. In this case, that is a obligation. You don't have any other option. In the number 3, you don't have to cut Mr. Mill's nails. I've just done them. So someone else is telling you what to do or what not to do. So that is a reason why we use don't have to. Number 4, you mustn't use your mobile phone inside the hospital. That is a prohibition, right? When you are on duty, that is something you have to avoid. Number 5, the ward sister has to complete her hygiene report every month. When we talk about responsibilities that other people give us, we use have to. In this case, we say has to and not have to because we are talking about a third person singular, which is the word sister, she. When we use the third person singular, he, she, it, we use has to instead of have to. And number 6, I need to order some more paper towels. They've nearly all gone. So in this case, again, it is not part of our responsibility, but we notice that there are not enough paper towels, so we do it. Okay. I know that this is a difficult topic, and it is more difficult when we are like in this situation, separated, that I cannot answer your question like in the minute. But this is the first time that we approach to the grammar part of the English language. So it is normal if you have a lot of questions, and it is normal if you didn't understand. And again, you have the opportunity to write me to my email address in case you have questions. The idea of today was talking about obligations in relation to your study field, which is nurse. The study field of nursing has a lot of things related to responsibilities, obligations, prohibitions, like protocols, right? For that reason, it's super important that you can understand the use of modal verbs. In this case, we reviewed must, which is used when we talk about obligations, mustn't when we talk about prohibition, need to when we talk about necessary things, don't have to when something is not necessary to do, and have to when we are talking about responsibilities that other people tell us to do. All right, and that is for today. We will continue practicing this topic in the next opportunity. Try to write any activity on your copybook, because when we meet again, we are going to check them and answer everything that you couldn't understand. Okay, I sent you a huge and warm hug. I hope that everything is okay at home. See you soon. Bye bye.